And I think you're a very self-aware man, and you support Donald Trump because he supports you, but I'm sure you also...
Well, he and I have become really good friends.
Right.
Really good friends.
Why do you think people have been trying to kill him?
Man, this whole thing is so crazy. The narrative that has been flipped on Donald Trump is one of the craziest things that I've ever seen, yet at the same time, brilliant and like a masterpiece in what they've done to this guy. First of all, he's a racist, right? They say he's a racist.
They say that, yeah.
Show me one video, 1 ounce of proof where he has ever acted like a racist. And one of the things that he's said to me, he said, let me tell you what, I've been in the hotel business my whole life. And in the hotel business, people from all over the world work for you. Never been called a racist until I became a Republican and ran for president, right? I mean, and you talk to anybody of any race or color that knows him and has known him for years, they love him. I mean, there's a clip of Mike Tyson. There's a clip of Mike Tyson where he says, yeah, I'm voting for Donald Trump. What are you going to do about it? He's on a podcast with some dudes, and they're like, what are you going to do about it? He's like, well, I'll disagree with you. He's like, okay, so what? What are you going to do? And then he's talking about Donald Trump. He's like, yeah, you'll vote for Donald Trump because he's made you a lot of money. He's like, no, I made him a lot of money, Mike said. Right?
Right. That's an interesting way to look at it.
And you could interview tons of people, without getting overly political. When you look at the guy, right? Think about growing up. Both of you probably have known people that have grown up in wealthy families, right? And the families are usually a shit show. It's a total mess. The kids are on drugs or fucked up, or they hate their parents and all this stuff. Look at Donald Trump's family. The kids adore him. They're all really nice people. I mean, Ivanka Trump is one of the nicest people that you will ever meet. And her husband, Jared Kushner, couldn't be any classier. Really, really good human beings, and as is the rest of the family. But the narrative that has been flipped on this guy has been unbelievable. And I truly believe when you talk about the attempts on his life, I think when you are far left, it's a little nutty. There's some nutty far rights too, but the far lefts they're out there. Where I sit, everybody thinks I'm some kind of hardcore Republican. I'm right down the middle. I'm for common sense. There are a lot of things about me that are I would consider liberal, and there's a lot of things about me that I would consider conservative. But I'm all about common sense, and I don't judge people by their politics. I judge people whether are you a douchebag? Okay, right. If you're a douchebag, I probably don't like you.
Yeah.
If you're a Democrat, I could give a shit who you vote for. That's the other thing that I don't like. I don't like people who judge people by who they vote for. This is America. You can vote for whoever the hell you want to, right? And or your religious beliefs or your whatever. I don't care about any of that stuff.
Right.
Are you a good person or are you not a good person? And I can tell you this from 20 years of experience, Donald Trump is a good person. I would never back a guy who was a racist or a piece of shit or somebody that wanted to start World War III.